Hi people, welcome back. It's Shelly down in the Dale. This is my Mounjaro Odyssey, and I'm inviting all of you to come along, whether you want to or not. Click that like and subscribe button, and then you'll always see when I post new videos. I do my videos on Sundays and usually post them for Monday, midnight Monday, midnight Sunday. One of those, regardless, you wake up Monday morning. Here I am to brighten your day. Yeah, okay. So let's see how week 6 went. Currently, I am on 2.5 milligrams of Mounjaro in the fun and exciting pen thing. The little needles right there, the thing that I was always terrified of my whole life. If you were watching last week, you found out it took me 2.5 hours to give me my first shot. That was really terrifying. And it was nothing. I felt nothing. It took 2 seconds, not even, I mean, a little more than 2 seconds. But what you do is you take this little thing off, and then you have to unlock it by turning it. And then, you wipe your area wherever you're doing it. I do mine in my stomach because the other places you can do them are your thigh or the back of your arm. And I am never doing the back of my arm. That's just weird. I don't know. And I think it would probably hurt. Maybe not. But I'll do it in my stomach. I felt nothing. Each one. I've given myself 6. Tonight will be my 7th, which I will take after I get home from my nephew's birthday party where we're having prime rib for dinner. It's always a good time. Anyway, rub the eye because something's wrong. Take a drink of water. See all my lovely stickers. Okay, back to this. So, currently 2.5. This will be my 7th shot. Generally, they have you titrate up after 4 weeks to the 5 milligram shot. But I was still losing weight on the 2.5 at the end of 4 weeks. And as of today, I've lost, 13.9 pounds. Yay! Party, party. So that's in the 6 weeks, that's 2.3 average pounds per week. So I feel I'm doing okay. I don't really want to lose more than that. That's too fast if you do. And they say the average is like 0.5 pound to 2 pounds a week. So I'm above average. Not really, but Anywho, I am going to call my doctor's office. I have an appointment. Today is Sunday, October 5th. So I have an appointment November 13th, I believe it is, or November 9th, to see the physician's assistant at my doctor's office, who I love. She's great. Is she? Yes, she is. Well, yes, she is. I won't get into that. So I'm going to call this week because they have in my prescription that I can get a 5 milligram dose next. But I think I'm going to stay on 2.5 for another 4 weeks. After this, I have 2 more from this box. And then I'm going to talk to them and see how it is, see how my next month goes. Talk to them. And I'll probably go up to 5 then. We'll see. I don't know. I feel as long as I'm losing this well on the 2.5 milligrams, I might as well stay on it. The only thing is I have noticed, like the very first week, I had no appetite whatsoever. And I did not think about food at all. The food noise, what they call the food noise, which I never heard before. But I was always thinking about food constantly, right? Constant food, food, food. What am I going to eat? What am I going to eat? Oh my gosh, what do I have in the pantry? Is there something sweet in my desk drawer at work? There isn't right now. There kind of is. I found a bunch of protein bars that I like now. The Power Crunch maybe. And then I think the other one's called Barbell. That one's almost like a candy bar. The Built Puffy bars, they're kind of weird, but they were okay. They're kind of like maybe like a chocolate covered marshmallow. I'll have to find a different flavor. I had chocolate brownie batter. I think it was brownie batter. I think that's the only one I've had. I can't remember. I swear maybe I had another one. But I had a strawberry power crunch protein bar last night, and it was really good. It's like little wafer cookies, like the kind that you used to take the wafer off and eat that one, and then take the next layer off and eat that one. You could do that with those too. It's fun. Anyway, back to my shot and my doctor. So I think I'm going to ask what she thinks, and then we'll go from there. And I'm hoping to see my numbers have changed a little bit. I went to the doctor, well, in August, and it had been 6 months before. And the 6 months prior to that, my A1C was 6.7. And then in August, when I went in 2025 here, it was 7.3. And she said that she was a little surprised that it had been gone up so much. But honestly, I wasn't surprised because it was summer and I was eating a ton of sweet corn. And Wendy's had their breakfast biscuit sandwiches for $1 every day for like 7 weeks. And I swear to you, Monday through Friday for 7 weeks, I had it every single morning for breakfast. The sausage one, because I don't like the bacon one. We can debate that later, but yeah, sausage is better than bacon for me. Anyway. So, how many times do I say anyway? That's the word of the day, I guess. I feel in my head like I've said it a lot, but I'm sure I haven't. So, I'm not eating those for breakfast anymore, though. Now I'm eating scrambled eggs with a slice of American cheese and maybe a hash brown from my freezer that I heat up in my air fryer. Or I'll make an omelet with some bell pepper and onion and throw sausage or ham in there. It's the last month of our farmer's market in town, and my friends have a organic farm and they always have their produce there. They have the best tomatoes in the world. So I got a bag of tomatoes from them this weekend and a couple of eggplants, and so I'm going to make a pasta sauce either tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. And what else? Oh, breakfast, back to breakfast, yeah. So from Aldi's, I love these ultra processed milkshake protein shakes. They have 30 grams of protein, chocolate and vanilla. And generally I will pour like a third of this into my milk frother and do 3 shots of espresso. Use that as my creamer, and it's really good. Both of them are so good. And put a tablespoon of collagen powder in my coffee as well, and have that for breakfast, in the morning along with my breakfast. I also been making chia puddings. I had a pumpkin one because it's fall, y'all, and we love everything pumpkin. Today at Aldi's, I bought a pumpkin streusel bread. I never buy bread because if I buy it, I will eat it. Now my A1C will go, whoa. Breadfest. We love Breadfest. Anyway. So I'm looking forward to making the pasta sauce, and I'll have that over spaghetti squash or some pasta or some tortellini or something. And I bought an acorn squash to make bacon acorn squash with some sausage in it, which is really good. A little extra flavor. And we'll see. So, yeah. So, my weight was good this week. I mean, it's just been going down, down, down. I think I'm going to stay on the Mounjaro 2.5 for another 4 weeks after this one and the next one. Do I have anything else I wanted to talk about? Let me look real quick because I have to write it down. Otherwise, I forget. No, I really don't. I always like to keep these short. I don't want to go on for hours, because that would just be too much of me talking. But I promised you last week, I have stories. I lived in LA for a long time, for 27 years. I was in LA for 27 years. I'm in Michigan now. I grew up here, and then I moved to New York, and then I moved to LA, and then I moved back home. Woo! So, this story this week involves Aaron Spelling. I probably shouldn't have said his name first. I would have made you guess who it was, but There's this 5-way stop by the Beverly Hills Hotel in Beverly Hills. One of the roads is Sunset. I do not know what the other 4 are, but if you live out there, you know what they are. So I'm coming up to the stop sign, and this Rolls Royce, I can see it behind me, just pulls up to the left of me, and I swear he almost hit me. And I turned to go look and be like, yo, mister. And I wanted to wave at him with my 1-finger salute. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Aaron Spelling. If you people, if you are young and you're watching this and don't know who he is, Not Landing, I don't know what else he did. Oh my gosh, isn't that funny? Beverly Hills 90210. He was a TV producer. He had great shows. That's hysterical. I can't even tell you what they were right now. But I swear Knots Landing was one of them. I could be wrong. Anyway, oh yeah, no, it wasn't Knots Landing. Dynasty, that was it. Dynasty. But I know he did 90210 also because his daughter was in that one. Anyway, I should have just let him hit my car. I could have been a millionaire by now. So that's this week. We're down in the Dale. You guys have a great week. If anybody has any questions, I'm not a doctor. I can't answer those, but I can tell you what I've been doing for the whole 6 weeks that I've been doing this. Ha ha. And, if you have any questions, and put them down, like and subscribe, and, I'll try and catch up with you later. Have a great day. Next week, I'll talk about the gym. I've been going to the gym, and I'm going to do a HIIT class on Wednesday, which will probably kill me, so maybe you won't see me next week. We'll see. And I've been doing a walking program for the past month. So I'll talk about that next week, and we'll have another story. My mom gave me a story that she wanted me to tell today, but I'll do that next week because I talked about the person that was in the story last week. Okay. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.